Hello there and welcome to my channel, African Gypsy. My name is Sunshine, and for those who've come here for the first time, welcome guys. Those who've rejoined us, welcome back. And please, those who haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe so you can find out the next time I do post a video. Now, a bit about myself. I'm a clairvoyant, that means I see visions. I'm clairaudescent, that means I hear sounds, parts of conversations, and I'm an empath, which means I can pick up what you're feeling, and sometimes I may speak as if I'm you or as if I'm the other person during the course of this reading. Now, that's enough about me. Let's get to this reading. This is a general reading for the star sign Scorpio for the month of September. Please do remember that as a general reading, it might not resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave what doesn't. Dear Scorpio, firstly, I see that a lot of you may be dealing with some sort of unexpected events happening, and you may have had some sort of a supernatural experience, like waking up and you thought you heard someone's voice, or seeing something out of the ordinary, which doesn't seem quite natural. I also see that many of you may be dealing with Capricorn energy in your lives right now in the month of September. For just a few of you, a real handful of you, there is someone who's leaving the house unexpectedly because the family circle has changed. It's no longer the way it was, and they're just packing their bags, upping and leaving and abandoning everything. And there's a lot of disorder and chaos around the departure. Now, I feel that for some of you, this may be because there were a lot of fights and arguments in the past, a lot of conflicts. For some, it may have even led to some contractual disagreements, and this may have led to litigation. Maybe some people actually getting a divorce. It's been that bad. There were so many fights that you actually decided, you know what, let's just cut our losses and each go our way. This is some irrecoverable kind of a difference that is happening here. I feel that for a couple of you, this could have been because someone got another partner, or you find that there's another child out there. It plays out differently. As a general reading, it might not resonate with everyone, but whoever this message is for, you know yourself, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For everyone else, be sure to book a personal reading so that you can find out how these influences may be playing out in your particular life. Coming up as a solution, I see that in the month of September, there's a karmic debt being repaid to you. What does this mean? This means that you did something good in the past without counting the cost, without even worrying about what you're going to get in return for doing something good for someone. And universe, spirit, your guides, your ancestors, your angels have decided to reward this goodness with an act of generosity. So you might be getting a gift from a loved one, or you might be getting some sort of financial sponsorship unexpectedly, and this is spirit showing you that they want to reward you because of the energy that you sent out some time back. Now, I see for a lot of you, yes, there have been a lot of fights and arguments which have led to a very toxic situation in your life. Let me just find out more about that. For Scorpio, what are these fights and disagreements? What is this conflict? Yeah. Some of you may have been disappointed by friends and partners, people who had offered to come on board and really be there for you, but they weren't able to help you the way they originally promised. And this began to cast a real doubt on you, a real shadow on your abilities. I'm hearing a conversation with someone saying that they were not able to fulfill a contract because of acts of God, things totally out of their control that made it impossible for this person to fulfill their contract. But someone is not hearing that. Someone is being real headstrong and saying, no, I don't care that there was an act of God. I also want an act of money right now. I don't care about the act of God, and that kind of energy, a lot of back and forth. And this may have been to do with the proposal that came through for you, maybe a business proposal, and you're showing through in your own reading as well, dear Scorpio. I see that a few of you may have been dealing with a cancer as well, someone born in around June there. And for a few of you, it's work-related disagreements where you put in the work, but someone doesn't want to acknowledge it. Someone doesn't want to reward you for the work you've put in. But your work will be rewarded, and it will be recognized even unexpectedly. I see that in your present circumstances, someone coming through with a proposal of sorts. You might get an unexpected visitor who comes with welcome news or a surprise gift. And I see this could be good for you. For just a handful of you, you may be doing the energy of someone who's quick in and out. Knight energy. You know, knights are all about the conquest. Like, where's the dragon? Slay the dragon. Rescue the damsel. All right, fine. Damsel safe. Dragons are dead. where's the next adventure? That kind of energy, someone who gets really excited, quickly gets things going, and then they're not really, they don't really want to stay around for the aftermath of the fun, pun intended. I see for some of you, there's someone who's coming in with a business proposal or a work proposal, a proposal to give you a lot of money. It could be like a job offer or a lump sum of money coming in for you, or the start of a financially beneficial relationship. So someone is coming in with news about money for a couple of you, but you need to take time alone. Yeah, the proposal may also involve travel. Someone's like, okay, I'm giving you this job, but you need to travel for this project or for this job or something. It doesn't mean moving house for it, but traveling for the job. Some of you might want to take on the, excuse me, a few of you are going into hermit mode. Hermit mode. I love the hermit card because it talks about taking a necessary retreat from the world. I like to refer to it like an army strategy: attack and retreat. Attack, you're in your social circles, you're in your life, you're doing the social butterfly thing. Retreat is not surrender by any means. Retreat is you going into your cave, figuring out what has happened, bandaging up your wounds, because yes, there were some scars, some self-defensive scars from what you've gone through with all of this departure and the fights and all of that. This is you finding out, how did I incur these wounds and what can I do in the future to prevent a similar wound? It's looking at your maps and trying to calculate a new trajectory to get you to the place where you want to be. But perhaps there may have to be a few changes, a little meandering, a little detour because of the unexpected events coming in at you. And this is coming out of that cave, having discovered yourself, having prepared for a very important project and coming out and actualizing it. Guys, there's something powerful about going within yourself, discovering your true self, coming out and actualizing it. So it's a necessary retreat for you to pray, to meditate. And I use the word pray loosely. Meditate, put your incense on, light your candles, open a circle, call on the circle of light, call on your highest guides, your ancestors, your angels, your mer people, do the snuff thing, or whatever it is that you do in your medium that gets you in contact with your creative force within you. I see this proposal is going to lead to a lot of movement and possibly travel, because I have the Chariot card coming up twice already in this reading. So dear Scorpio, September will be filled with travel. This is like a double confirmation. Travel's on the cards for you. Travel, movement, and unexpected good news as well. The key, the root, the real story behind the story. I see you getting the help of younger people, the youth, siblings, young people coming to your help and your rescue. And you're being advised to continue to work diligently, like how you've always done your stuff. And be prudent, keep things on a need-to-know basis. And also be very vigilant. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't walk about in a dwell, like in a daydream. Be present in the present and be aware of what's going on around you. I feel that someone is casting shade, throwing shade on this proposal you're getting. Someone is jealous about this proposal. Let's see what that is about. What is that about? Okay, I wasn't ready, guys. Okay, what is this about? What is going on with this proposal? What is the Page of Swords coming out? I see a lot of messages and communication coming in for you. Someone is got a lot of vices, all those like avarice, greed, lust, violence, vengeance, wrath, anger, all of those vices. Someone has got those vices very strong and they can't help it. They're obsessed with being mean and not happy about other people's achievements. And they're listening to your stories. They want to find out more about some property related issues that may have come up for you. You may be signing a lease or getting a loan for a house. There's some very successful property deals on the cards and someone is watching all of that. And this is coming as a package to do with the big money that I spoke about, the proposal coming with a big job, with travel and all of that. And Spirit is saying, I love this message. Dear Scorpio, you're going to need to cut off people, places, and situations which no longer serve your highest good. Look at this card. You see how the Queen of Swords, the Queen never takes out her sword unless she's been threatened. Look at the way she is holding her sword, leaning back. She's like, So you think I don't have words for you? You've been talking all this time. I will smite all of those low level, low vibrational thoughts you've had about me in a second. And she's using her intelligence. This is you, Scorpio, in the month of September, using your intelligence to see something coming from a mile away and say, you know what, you just back the off. I see you with your shenanigans. I see your tricks. I'm not having any of that. And I got words, I'm holding on to my words. Can you see how she's laid back? She's like, it ain't an issue. I can totally have this sorted out in a jiffy. Don't you think for a second that I'm scared of you. That's a message for someone in particular there. So you are going to be able to deal with this jealous person, and to be good. I see for a couple of you, environmental factors that are going to help you or hinder you during the month of September. There's a very profitable collaboration coming up in the cards for you with very good company. You've gotten a good mix of people to work with, but there's a need for a lot of negotiation moving forward. Let's find out more about it. There's a need for negotiations moving forward. A lot of useful discussions have to be held with your prospective partners so that you're all on the same page. And you're taking control of the situation or of the business or the work deal, and it's going to lead you to profitability. Yeah, there we go. The Ace of Coins has come up again. Scorpio, I'm going to be your friend in September because you're coming into the money. Yeah. So there's a proposal coming in, and you may be dealing with people in authority of some sort, whether they're bosses, captains of industry, either people that were related who are the head of whatever it is that you're working at. And you're talking to them about a very important big monetary contract coming in for you. And I see you're getting a lot of support from them because they're seeing that you're a self-starter, you've got a lot of confidence, and you're a hard worker. There might still be quite a bit of strife though, a very challenging kind of a situation, a competitive situation where you have to stand your ground and make your side known, and be mindful of the contracts you're signing as well. As you're doing this, don't just get excited that, no, it's a big person talking to me and you're not looking properly at the contracts. Yeah, it's going to move on very well, because whoever's been trying to block you from getting this contract, that opposition is coming to an end very soon, and you're going to make more progress. You're going to make more headway than you've done ever before. You're going to forge those new business links. You're going to make more rapid progress. So just keep at it, Scorpio. You're onto something big. There may be a new business coming up for a couple of you. Yeah, Scorpio just appeared in their own reading. Around the time of the next full moon, I see that could be the time when some of you will be getting this money coming in. This should be in the next few days, maybe like 7 to 10 days from when you see this video. When you see the full moon in the sky, that's a time when there's some karmic debt that's going to be repaid, someone giving you money to repay you for the goodness you did. It may not even be the person that you helped. I see you may be dealing with a Leo, Gemini, Scorpio energy, and you're hoping to, for a few of you, you're actually hoping to start a family. And for a couple of you, you're hoping to start a new business and to get some unexpected good news concerning business-related issues. Yeah, the moon clarified by the moon. I know spirits can have such a sense of humor sometimes. So double moon. So the next 2 moons, the next 2 months, that's when a lot of this could be unfolding for many of you. I feel for some of you, you may want to do some moon magic or moon prayers with the full moon, the new moon, doing your affirmations and all of that. There is going to be a dramatic parting to some unpleasant associates. A couple of you are going to be feeling stabbed in the back around this time of the full moon. There's some people that you're intertwined with who are not so pleasant. And you know what? The minute they leave the sphere of your energy, you're going to make more rapid progress. This is the second time that theme has come up for you. I've got the master number, but the number 33 coming in for you. You might want to Google that to help put this message as well into perspective. Oh la la. After all of this, I know people always think the Scorpios are the ones who've got all this vengeance and jealousy, but this looks like it's coming from outside of you this time, Scorpio. So it's like a mirror image of the shadow side of Scorpio, I suppose. There's good news coming to you from afar that's going to raise your expectations and make you incredibly excited and happy about the future. I feel that you're going to make more rapid progress. You're going to be very busy, very enthusiastic and revived and energetic when this happens. And you may get an opportunity for promotional and marketing activities that's going to make your finances more stable. So you need to do some marketing and promotions during the month of September. For some of you, you might be putting seed into the ground, you're birthing a new project. You're being asked to continue with the same integrity that you've always been known for in order to achieve your goals. Scorpio, I've now got 3 threes, a triple three, which tells me that there is, let me show them to you. There is some third-party interference as well. Look up the master number 333. I know it all comes out inverted, but we've got a 333. And I'm also feeling that there's some third-party interference, someone meddling with your affairs. There's some money that's supposed to come to you or some resources, but someone is trying to mar this business deal and make sure you don't get it. They're trying to get all up in your business, trying to spy you, want to find out where you're staying, who you're staying with, how you're staying with. All of that. But yeah, and yeah, they're jealous. They're jealous because some of you were played. Someone played you and they thought you were down and out. But guess what? You're getting proposals coming in left, right, and center, love proposals, work proposals, and you're not on the ground groveling and crying over them. You know, you're actually fine. You're not sad. And they can't stand that. They're like, Scorpio, how are you doing this? Why aren't you sad? Why aren't you missing me? Why aren't you calling up, bringing up my phone every moment? Like, oh, I need bread. Oh, I need milk. Oh, the kids need this. And, you know, you're just doing your thing. You're on top of your game. You're looking good and all of that. And they can't stand it. This is for a small amount of you. You're dealing with someone who's usually very vengeful and spiteful. There is change coming into your life, dear Scorpio, and that's what this good news is going to be telling you about. It's telling you about change coming in and a very important transaction which could give you financial gain. It's important not just because of, oh, now I'm broke, I need some money, now I got some money. It's more about what you want to do with the money. You're like, once I get that money now, this is what I'm going to do with it. You're going to see how I can work with this money now. I heard that for someone specifically who speaks that way. And there's a lot of important written information, so you need to make sure you're on top of your communication lines. When this news comes in, you can, that'll be good for you. And I see as well that some of you have been doing a bit of a juggling act, or it could be the person you were dealing with was juggling two of you and they're deciding to drop the one and stick with one person. I see for a couple of years, well, there's something you've been calling a bit of a hobby, like, no, this is my main job, this is my side hustle, just do it when I'm free, when I'm off on a Saturday or a Sunday, but then it could end up actually paying in a lot of money for you. Excuse me. I see there's also a reconciliation. Someone wants to come back into your life, but you may feel that it's an oppressive situation. Someone's like, oh no, Scorpio, I'm sorry, I'd lost your number. No, you didn't lose Scorpio's number. You lost interest. That's what happened. So someone's like, okay, I know this is not the story for everyone, but this is one particular person's story. They're like, I'm so sorry. I want to come back in. Let's have a reconciliation. I didn't trust you. I didn't respect you enough. Now I see your value. Please come back in. But Spirit is saying there's a lot of oppression that could come out of that union. Someone just wants to put you back down, like, hey, we got a housewife on the loose, she's strayed too far from the kitchen, someone reel her back in, that kind of energy. Someone wants to domesticate you, whether you're male or female. They're seeing you doing so good. Maybe you didn't play golf when you guys were still together. You started playing golf. You're looking on top of your game. You're looking after yourself. You're loving yourself. For the first time in many years, you're experiencing love, which was probably missing from this arrangement of this person decided to mess things up and all of that. And they can see that. They see all this love and they see how you're attracting good people and they're like, no, you're looking too happy. I need to tighten the leash a little bit more, get you reeled in and miserable again. Don't go for it. It's your story, it's your life. It might play out differently. Book a personal reading with me so we see how your particular influences are going to play out, Scorpio. Scorpio, you're the battle-worn warrior. You've fought enough battles. You're ready to close circles and cycles. And your arm, I've got this message for a lot of signs that I've done readings for, like where your shoulders bruised and raw from carrying this machine gun, and you're like, you know what, I want to put this gun down. I'm tired of fighting. I'm kind of like hearing that, I heard him say, Mama, take this badge off me, 'cause I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark. Too dark to see. I feel like I'm knocking on a heaven's door. Mama. That's what I'm hearing for someone. You're tired of fighting, you want to put the gun down, and you want love, you want more unity and happiness. And Spirit is telling me that you've got a happily ever after coming in for you, Scorpio. After all the darkness, it's darkest before dawn, and the battle is most intense just before the victory breaks through. There's a happily ever after. You see how this one is coming from the darkness? The universe works in a way that mushrooms only grow in the darkness. There are all these mushrooms, but she's growing from that. And look at the brighter place she's going to. Look at the hope and the unicorn signifying that the impossible can become possible. Your wings, your dreams can take wings. So there's going to be a happily ever after to your situation, Scorpio. I know it's been tough, but there's going to be a miracle. Something beautiful is about to break open. There's going to be a miraculous healing of a situation, miracle money coming in for you unexpectedly, a boost in your finances, a boost in your self-confidence. So hang on there, because you know what? You're breaking free of that oppression that you were in previously. And for some of you, it's like a golden cage where you wanted to fix an unhealthy situation or leave a situation that was just unacceptable for you. But for a long time, you were so scared that, what will people say? You know, they know John and I appear at church every Sunday and we've got the front row seats. And if I'm not there anymore, what will people say? Or what will happen if I decide to start losing weight? Because, you know, all my friends say that I look all nice when I'm chubby. And you know, whatever the story is for you, break free from any invisible cages, because there's a happily ever after that's about to open up for you. Spirit is saying, proceed with faith and gratitude and believe that good things are about to happen. Don't cause miscreations to this beautiful movie that you're starring in called your life by having self-doubt and saying, I know I've prayed about this, but can this really happen? Is this going to come for me? Don't do that. Don't do that, Scorpio. You're onto something good. Hang in there. For someone, I see a guy who's depressed because maybe he hasn't been going to work or he's got less work hours, and you're sitting in the kitchen as you're listening to this message with your head hung low. I see you in front of a stove or something. You know, you can't think of anything new if your head is down low like that, you know. Raise it up, get more fresh air, more oxygen going into your lungs, your brain and everything. Hold your head up high. Yes, I know it's been tough, but things are going to get much better. Believe me, they will get better. Rise above your problems. Because you see, there's a brand new curtain that's about to open up, to open the stage for this beautiful part of your life coming in. So you need to detach yourself from your problems and look at them as if you're looking at someone else's life. Like, oh, okay, I see. Pamela had this situation. Okay, Pamela just needs to get her act together. Get it together, Pamela. Do this, do that, do that. Even if it's your own situation, you're looking at it as if it's someone else's. It helps you to see other solutions when you're not emotionally attached to the problem you're trying to solve. Spirit is saying that yes, you've lost something. You lost an opportunity, something that you thought was the best thing in the life for you, but that happened so that something better could come in. There's a new opportunity coming in for you, Scorpio, and it's coming on the back of a loss. You lost that other thing because something more suitable is being made available for you in the month of September. So believe that. Dear Scorpio, I've absolutely enjoyed doing your reading. Please do remember to like, to share, to subscribe. That's how you support this channel, African Gypsy. That's how you support African Gypsy and Sunshine. And please do book your personal readings with me. Excuse me. So we can see how this is all playing out in your life. We find out how your happily ever after is going to play out and how you need to proceed when this reconciliation card comes up, or what battles you're facing and what you need to put down in order to succeed. Book your personal advisory session with Sunshine and we find out how this plays out. My details are there in the description box down below. I wish you love. I wish you light. I wish you healing. Till the next video, have a blessed September and please do take care of yourself and your loved ones.